Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so it's Thursday, it's the 13th of March. As you may be aware, there is a total lunar eclipse tonight. We're going to be looking at where you can actually see this from. Depending what part of the world will determine just how much of the eclipse you're actually going to get to see. So I'm here in the UK. Now, you will see, if you're very lucky, you'll see a partial eclipse, but unfortunately it's going to be about 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring up some screens. We want to look where is the best place in the world to see this. So if you are going to see it in the UK, as you'll see in a moment, my advice to you is find somewhere quite high up, because it will be close to setting when the eclipse does begin. But we'll have a look at that in a moment. So stay with us and we'll see where the best viewing is if you want to see this eclipse. Okay, so we're going to go over to the time and date website. They have some very good video graphics to show exactly where the best place is to see this lunar eclipse tonight. Okay, so we'll just jump in here and I'm just going to expand. This is a very clear image of what you can expect to see depending where you live in the world. I'm just going to change one setting in this just to open it up a bit. So, there we go. Okay, so when we look at this, the bandings, the darker the bandings basically shows you where you're going to get your best view of the eclipse tonight. So in these dark areas, you're going to see an entire eclipse. As it gets lighter, it means you're going to see less of the eclipse. Where here we are in the UK, so we're going to see basically a partial eclipse tonight. Now, the problem with that is the timing. As I said before, it's going to be about 3, 4, 5 a.m. before this even kicks off here in the UK. What I'll do now, I'm going to bring up Stellarium just to give you an idea of where the moon's going to be, certainly from the UK. So if you are going to go eclipse hunting, you need to be prepared to get up early and also to get somewhere quite high up. Okay, so I've just opened Stellarium. This, if you haven't used this before, this is an excellent free piece of software. In fact, it's a website and a notable piece of software you can use. It'll show you the night sky, from where you live, and what you can, if you look up north, south, east and west, what you can expect to see in the night sky. So we're going to use this to find out where the moon's going to be tonight. So I'm just going to change the time, and as you'll see, so we click, it's getting darker, and Jupiter, and there we go. So we're already at 3, half 3, and we can zoom in a bit. There's half 3 in the morning. The moon's getting quite low, and if we continue on, you can just see that's what, when it's 5:27 a.m. If we can zoom in, you can just see at the side of the moon where it is getting a bit darker. Now you probably may see just before that a slight change in the moon. Again, it's going to depend where you, because if you're not quite high up enough, you're not going to see any of it. You know, if you're particularly surrounded by trees or anything like that, the moon's going to be out of your view long before this. But really, you're looking at anywhere between 4 and 5 a.m. before you're going to notice any real change on the moon. And if you, again, an hour later, sunrise, so you're not actually going to see that much. So that's the view from the UK. Now, I'm going to try and change it and give you a view of what it would be like if you live, say, in Florida on the east coast of the United States. Okay, so we've just jumped across the Atlantic, and this is the view if you were in Florida, USA. So this is about 11 o'clock p.m. Florida time. So as you can see, the moon is quite high up. It's about 4 a.m. UK time, and as you can see, so I'm just going through that. There's the moon there, and there you go. So just after midnight in Florida, you'll begin to see the eclipse start. We jump on another hour. And there we go. You're almost at total lunar eclipse. So if you are in Florida and it's about in midnight to 2 a.m, you should get and again clear skies, you should get a very good view just by looking southwest of the moon, and it's quite high up, so you should be able to see it basically even from your own backyard. Again, clear skies permitting, and if you have a telescope, you should get a great view of it. And of course, when you are during the lunar eclipse, the moon will appear quite red. Why? Even though the Earth does block the sunlight from the sun, and the reason it doesn't go completely dark is because of light is refracted through Earth's atmosphere, and also as part of that, the light is scattered, a bit like sunset. So the red light is basically is left through the atmosphere, and as it's refracted around the Earth's atmosphere, it's passed on to the moon. So that is why the moon will appear blood red, as they call it. Now, just how blood red remains to be seen. But again, if you get a clear skies on a good night, it should look pretty spectacular. And again, if you have a telescope or even binoculars, you should get a real dandy view of the moon tonight. I am quite jealous. I wish we were getting it here in the UK. I'll have to decide whether, I'll see what the weather's like tonight, whether or not the forecast is, first of all, for clear skies. Then I'm going to decide whether or not I should get up by 3 a.m. to go on with my camera, not trailing a telescope about the place, to maybe see what photos I can get here from the UK of at least a partial eclipse. So if you are lucky enough to get clear skies, then please do take some videos, take some photographs. I'll put the details of my different social media streams here. I'm more than happy to share them if you want to send them on to me. I'm quite jealous that I wish the lunar eclipse was happening 3 or 4 hours earlier here in the UK. So whether or not I decide to get up at 3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow morning and go partial lunar eclipse hunting remains to be seen. Certainly not going to lug one of the telescopes about. Maybe I'll take my camera, but we'll wait and see. But if you best of luck to you. I hope you can get a good view. It is something worth seeing for sure. And clear nights, folks. And until next time, take care.